Part 1. The most popular girl in school asked me to fake date her. I said yes. I should have known I was done for. Let me set the scene so you understand how ridiculous this was. Madison Clark did not talk to people like me. She was the girl the whole school basically organized itself around without realizing it. Captain of everything. Friends with everyone who mattered. The kind of pretty that made teachers forget what they were saying mid-sentence. I was a junior working 20 hours a week at a grocery store to help my mom with rent, wearing the same 3 shirts on rotation, eating the free cafeteria lunch they give kids who qualify for it. We existed in the same building for 3 years and had spoken exactly 0 words to each other. Then one Tuesday, she sat down across from me at lunch, completely alone, and said she needed a favor. Her parents had been on her case for months about the guy she was spending time with. Too wild, too unfocused, not going anywhere. They had started threatening to pull her out of the school she actually wanted to graduate from and move her to some private school across town where they could monitor her better. She needed to show them someone stable, someone clean-cut and harmless who had a plan for his life. She looked across that table, and apparently I was the harmless plan. She offered me $300 a month for a kid who was budgeting bus fare. I want you to understand what $300 a month meant. I said yes before she finished the sentence. The first dinner with her parents was at a restaurant, where I didn't recognize anything on the menu and couldn't afford anything on it either. I wore the nicest shirt I owned, which she later told me very gently was not that nice. Her dad was the kind of man who shook your hand and immediately decided what you were worth. Her mom asked about my family. I told the truth and watched their faces do complicated things they were trying to hide. Madison reached across the table and took my hand. First time she had ever touched me. She looked at her parents and said he's one of the most driven people I know, and I trust him completely. I had no idea she was going to say that. She had no reason to say it. I looked at her and she looked back, and something passed between us that had nothing to do with $300 a month. I drove her home after in my car that needed a new exhaust, and she didn't say a word about the noise it made.